before class, I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. This is the 4th class. You ain't gonna learn this in church. You ain't gonna learn this in church. I'm not saying that to be ignorant or futile. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna learn these things in church. Because it don't work like that. We as a people have to reconstruct our minds and how we need to interpret what we need to do in the future. Class is about family. The Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman, Shahrazali. It's a book. Please get it. You can use it as a guidance. The Black Woman's Guide to Understand the Black Woman. It's not the first time I bring this up. It ain't gonna be the last. Before I get into it, you know what I do best. Let you know what I'm not. Because I don't need anybody telling me what I shouldn't do, what I shouldn't say, according to my opinion, my research. I don't want you to follow me. I've told you this many times. I want you to watch. Take heed to what I'm saying. Learn from it. Do your research. Pass it on. That's all. I don't need anybody watching me. I don't care for that. What I do care is for our people to understand what's going on and why we're in a lack of many different issues and many different things that's going on in this time and age. I'm not your preacher. I'm not your minister. I'm not your reverend. I'm not your archaeologist. I'm not your mathematician. I'm not your scientist. I'm not your astronomer. I'm not your social studies teacher. But I am your messenger. My opinions, my research, and the things that I see and hear and speak. Do your research and understand what's going on. Shahrazad Ali, The Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman. Let's pick up where we left off on 3. Welfare. How the welfare system is constructed to keep the black man out the house. Simple fact is, they have made it so the black woman can depend only on this system. The system do not want the man. They don't care for the black man. They don't care. He's supposed to be a man. He's supposed to be able to provide. But when you got generation after generation on the system, psychologically and emotionally, it takes a toll. It takes a toll on the generation of the family, seeing that the black man is not as powerful he's supposed to be. Now, in case point, this is not in all families. So you must get it clear and write this down. The percentage of this issue, this phenomenon that's been going on for decades, it's not as big as you think it is. The white structure family, more of those people on welfare, if you did your research, you'll find out. They're on welfare more. But their white counterpart, the man, they don't tell him he has to leave. You don't know this because ain't no one talking to you about that. Now here's the funny part. They got little programs and shows. 16 years old, having a baby. You ever watch those programs? See, these is all part of research. You should watch those programs. you at least get a better identification of how somewhat, even though it's being guided, how they live. Everything is a learning lesson. Remember that. They got these programs. They're showing you 16 and pregnant, 16 years old, and want to have a sweet 16 like an adult's party. All these things will show you evidence how the behavior of people are. Now, back to the welfare. There's a difference between the white man and the black man. The construction of how they do not want the black man in the house, because in their mind, he ain't eating for free. He not being clothed for free. He's not living underneath their roof. Oh, you can go to work. You can find a job. Do the best you can. We're not holding you back. But when you got generations of family being on welfare or Social Security, your self-esteem, your self-uprightness to get up and do something for yourself is so low. You don't want to do nothing. You just constantly in survival mode. The family structure has now got comfortable in the survival mode. Understand that. A lot of you probably don't comprehend what I mean by that. It's because you get so comfortable, you believe and you are satisfied because you'll do things out of the norm to have your satisfactory. You would tell your girlfriends, listen, I can't bring the man over the house, so you can go to a hotel with this man. Or he might take you to his mother's house. So remember, he ain't got his own place. Most of them don't. Not the world. Only the ones that you see and hear and understand in your percentage area. Not the world. Only you can see and understand the people that you know or that you can hear things about. That is your percentage. I've been saying that all day. Now, she is a possibility. She sees him after she spent time with him because she's analyzing him. Maybe he can get me out of this mess. Mess clue means being controlled. Because some females, they're getting help from the system, but they don't want to be in the system because they got to go through all kinds of avenues dealing with the system. The system is not here to help you per se. It will also break you down psychologically and mentally. Your children, the percentage of your children rising up out of that negative energy, the negative force, the poor life of living, it is a percentage, and I won't give you the number because you won't use that against me. But you and I both know that you see it, you hear it around you, at your job, your institution, your churches, and your communities. You see it, you know it. So in your mind, whatever percentage you choose is your concept. I'll just leave it in my own opinions. So, the black man's guide to understand the black woman. Have you? Have you learned? Huh? You think you can understand it? Now, let's get to the part where the black man, why he wants to date. Dating. Not a black man, a black woman wants to date a white man. Let's read into that. Get your pencils and papers out. Dating and marrying the white man. The black woman will date and, as reported daily, will marry a white man. She finds in her relationship with the white man, perhaps, the answer to all her dreams and fantasies. First, he removed from the black experience and brings a new set of rules to the involvement. Second, he represents the culmination of every movie and TV show she has ever seen featuring a gallant white bureau. Sorry. A lot of people do that. It's called psychological warfare. Who knows? Rescue. He's supposed to rescue her. Just like dealing with the wife, dealing with the welfare system. The white system basically comes in there and helps the black woman out. And then she tells the black man, I don't need you for nothing. That's just part of it. Now, who knows how to treat a woman and swoop and always come to her rescue? Third, he is an alternative set of a man whom the black man, she believes can be alterized because of the non-availability of the black man. Now that there appears to be fewer black men and she can't get along with any of them, she is pursuing other races to see what can she see. When the black woman gets with the white man, she may manufacture a complete new set of vowels which she used to construct her new light and airy proper voice, literally changing her voice and how to speak to this white man. Now, I've seen that many a times throughout my travels. If you ain't traveled nowhere, wherever you live at, outside your area, you probably won't experience that. But I experienced that, how the woman changes her whole tone and her voice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She's not stupid. She understands the game. Family. She irresistibly becomes ever so amused by his jokes and pretends to like the things he does. She becomes an actress or sort, and she relaxes a bit because the white man does not know the full story of her value with the black man. Since since the white man does not know the ins and outs of the black intimacy, he is more tolerant of her, and they both enjoy the novelty. She can wear as much makeup as she desires, and to the white man, this is normal. While the black woman is known to ignore a black man on the street corner, we all seen it, we all been through there, and don't pretend that it didn't happen. Like when you say, how you doing, sweetheart? You so beautiful. Good morning, good evening. And she look at you like she's disgusted with you. That's what it's talking about. In the elevator or on the subway, she seems always ready with an eager, appealing smile when a white man, especially when in a suit and tie, tries to make light conversation with her. She appears to be flattering and falls into her crisp, bright personality. I've seen that. I used to sell fabric for a living for 21 years. So I've got that experience locked and sealed. I've seen how a lot of black women, according to my eyes, according to my ears, and my senses in the area where I was working, that's exactly how they do. Exactly. And y'all do it. Now, this is not to put the blame to why it's being done. If we don't fix this family structure properly in the future, it ain't gonna look pretty. Can't give you a percentage, but only for what I see. So understand. Let's read on. She appears to be flattering and falls into a crisp, bright personality. Her smile is sometimes so innocent. It looks like a flash of sparkles, white snow, blushing and appreciative. If she decides to date him later on, she is seen to be overly affectionate. Seen that in public. Seen it. They may be hugging, provocating, kissing, or fondling in public. Seen it. She is willing to ignore many of the white man's shortcomings, according to his wardrobe, his language, his hipness, means his style, is he cool, music, car, or job. She convinced herself that he is normal and she must accept him as he is. And they do that. They do it. Now, if you want to do research on that, you can download this information. Download relationships, a white man with the white woman. Go on YouTube. They got it all over. You download it. I'm going to show you a small clip and let you listen to it right now.
Hi, I'm your first black girlfriend. Yes, you can touch my hair, but your friends can't, and your family can't, so don't ask. Tell your family I exist. Look, this is non-negotiable. Do you want to date me or your mom? Me? Good. Then man up and tell her about us. Your friends are going to ask you what it's like to be with a black girl, and there are only 2 acceptable responses. 1, make a really funny joke about eating fried chicken every night. Or 2, tell them to stop exoticizing your relationship because I'm just a human woman like any other human woman. You can get fried chicken. I don't care. That is not what Ashy means. Stop staring at my satin cap, okay? I wear it because I don't want my hair to go everywhere and look like a mess. I know you can't recognize when my hair looks a mess, but I don't want side-eye from the black people on the train. That's not what nappy means. Look, I'd like to watch The Help, or Django, or 12 Years a Slave with you, but if you're gonna make sex weird because of it, I don't want to, all right? I know you don't think slavery was cool, but if you could just talk to your white...
Okay, I showed you a small clip. That clip is not how I want it to be, but even though she's trying to kill the stereotype, you still can hear it in her voice how she would be with a white male counterpart. You can hear it. She's being sarcastic, letting you know I date white men, but when I deal with them, I want them to accept me for who I am. But hear her voice, how she tends to deal with that, huh? Because we're living in modern times, so the black woman is trying to be a little bit more aggressive with the white man, especially if he's tender a little bit. Tender meaning he's being acceptive to her ideas, huh? But she dates him and let him get away with a lot of things. You could tell according to this little script. But I need to find a better one.
What is going on, YouTube? How's
Pay
it going?
attention to the young lady. Pay attention clearly.
Today?
I'm going to do a challenge video.
And this is her idea, and I'm not really sure what to call it.
Just my idea. Well, basically what it is.
Okay.
We're doing a challenge video on the challenges of dealing with interracial people. Interracial relationships. And just the struggles of dealing with.
Hashtag no racial, though.
Hashtag no racial.
Hey, disclaimer here. A lot of this stuff we're going to be saying, I feel like it might not necessarily be. See, I can cut that.
Yeah.
About like, oh, it's because of the